In this video, you will get some insight into the Pims Correspondence module. It's part of the Pims Document Control product, but it can also be run standalone. My name is Johnny Vik and I'm the product owner of Pims Document Control in Omega. So the Correspondence module is used for managing all the correspondence between the project and its stakeholders. That can be contractors, clients, partners, authorities like governmental organizations, for example. External parties can be granted access to Pims and send and receive their correspondence inside Pims. Correspondence sent to or received from external parties without access can also be registered. You can set up a predefined distribution matrix. You can follow up the correspondence that has been sent and received, for example when it's due date for responding to it. It's easily available for the team, and access can be controlled per contract or on individual correspondence. So let me show you what it looks like. In this case, I have logged on with the user called Eric Engineering Manager. He has some correspondences that he needs to reply to. You can see that some of them are actually overdue, or both of these are overdue. But let me first show you the Correspondence Register. So here the user can search for all the correspondence that he has access to. If I type software, for example, I can just click on this one and I will see the actual content, of course, of the correspondence. I can see if it's been distributed to and emails related to this correspondence, the thread, if it's been responded to, like in this case, it will be shown here, reference documents, related correspondence, etc. In the Correspondence Register, you can also use the navigation view, just like we have on the documents. It's based on the attributes. So in this case, I create a navigation view called Contract Topic. The first level here is the contract, and then I can click on this topic and I'll get all the correspondence for this contract with this topic. Let me get back to the front page. So here I saw that I had some correspondences to reply to. I just click on it and I will see this correspondence with its content. If I need some involvement from some of my colleagues, for example, I can go down here on internal comments and like please confirm that all deliverables have been received, for example, and then just add Jane here and click add, and then she will be notified and it will also be shown on her front page that she needs to provide a comment to this one. If I want to reply to this comment, to this correspondence, I just click on reply. A correspondence ID will automatically be generated in this case based on the correspondence type it's from, to, and a sequential number. The correspondence number can be configured just like with documents. It's quite flexible, and you will also see that who it's to and who to notify is automatically populated. This is based on a distribution list for this contract. And you can say if a reply is required, the due date, a classification for if it's internal, public or restricted. You can also configure your own classification codes. Then basically just write the text here and then either save it as a draft or send it. When you send it, the contractor will be informed automatically, and let me show you how it appears on his side. So the contractor, he also can then log into Pims, and from his front page he will see that he has some correspondence that he needs to respond to, and he can also access the Correspondence Register, of course limited to the correspondence that he has access to. And from here he can also create a new correspondence, letter or a message. Let's use this in this case. The correspondence ID is automatically generated based on the setup here. Pims knows that this user only have access to this contract, and therefore the number is automatically set already. Reply required, yes. Due date, classification, again to and CC is already populated. I can select a topic from a predefined list and a free text subject. So in this case we had a user which had access to Pims. some external parties may not have access to Pims, but you still want to, of course, keep track of these correspondence, and that's possible as well. So in this case, let me log in with a user who has a little bit more access, and I go to the Correspondence Register. This user have access to register any emails that has been sent or received, or letters or messages. It's also possible to set up an interface with your email server so that email sent to a specific email address is automatically populated into the Correspondence Register. You can use the export feature to get out this into Excel, for example, because perhaps you want to filter for all the correspondences that is waiting the contractor's response, and then have that exported to Excel. You can pick and choose which columns you want to have in this list, and that's also the same that will be shown on the export to Excel. There's also a report available called Correspondence Follow-up that shows here also with some color coding that this is overdue. Okay, so that was a short introduction to the correspondence module. If you're interested in more information, of course, we can set up a demo for you. Thank you.